Okay, I've got a new comedian I'm going to check out. She's female comedian, I think from Australia. She was recommended to me. Her name is Kitty Flanagan. I have never seen her before. I don't even know if this is a good video to start with. It's called Teenagers, Dogs, and Cats. It looks like it starts right in the middle of her saying something, so I don't know if it's cut off anything that's part of what she's going to be talking about in this video. But anyway, can't think of anything else to intro her, so I'm going to go ahead and press play.
You walk away for a bit. Just calm down. Teenagers, God. I think if you compare teenagers to pets, that's when you realise how great pets are. Pets will win every time versus a teenager. You know, like my cat loves sitting on my lap. It will never change. You know, I sit down, the cat comes over and goes, oh, I want to sit on your lap. Oh, that's nice. My dog, every morning I get up and I say to my dog, do you want to go for a walk? And the dog goes, walk? Oh, my God. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I want to go. I can't believe we're going again. We went yesterday. I thought that was the best day I was ever going to have.
Best day ever, yeah.
Now we're going again. We're going another one. Oh, going for it.
Okay, sorry. This reminds me, and I just want to mention it because I might forget. There was this little funny thing that was floating around, I don't know, social media or some social media place, either forums or I think the first time I saw it was on an exercise forum. And it was, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like a dog's diary versus a cat's diary. And the dog was like, oh, I went for a walk. It was the best time ever. I had supper. It was the best time. I'm paraphrasing, like I said, totally. That's not exactly what it was. But everything in the dog's life was just wonderful. And it was the best thing. It was just so great. And then the cat's diary was like, day 798 of my captivity. My attempts to kill my human have proved unsuccessful or something like that. And it ended up that the cat had decided he was going to try to make the human fall down the steps so we could kill him by weaving between his legs or at the top of the steps, something like that. Like I said, it's total paraphrasing, but the way she was acting here does remind me of that. Like, I mean, well, she wasn't saying anything about cats being like that, but her acting out the dog just made me think about that.
I thought that was the best day I was ever going to have. And now we're going again. We're going another one. Oh, going for a walk. Going for a walk. Best day ever, best day. We might even go tomorrow. Don't think about it. Live in the now. Live in the now. Enjoy the walk you're on. Enjoy the walk you're on.
Dogs are so great.
It will never change. Mm-hmm. You know, I'm never going to get up and say to my dog, do you want to go for a walk? And have the dog turn around and go,
the eye roll.
Whatever.
Right.
Oh, yes, all right. But can you just walk behind me so the other dogs don't know you're with me?
That's so true. No, actually, it's true for a lot of teenagers, but I guess I feel like I was really fortunate. My kids were never really like that. They weren't really ashamed to be around me in front of their friends or anything like that. The one thing is my daughter does get embarrassed when I call her by her nickname, which I have called her ever since she was a young little baby. And she does get embarrassed when I do that, but I don't do it on purpose to embarrass her. It just comes out because that's her nickname. I call her Monkey. I always have. I mean, I call her name, but you know, just when I'm teasing with her or playing, I call her Monkey, and it's just a thing. That's the only time she gets embarrassed. But it's not like she don't want me to be around or anything like that. But anyway, okay, this is funny.
My dog and cat will never ask me for money. They'll never ask for the keys to the car. They'll never turn their nose up at dinner and go, I'm not eating that because I'm vegetarian this week. And best of all, they will never come home and tell me they've knocked someone up because I've chopped their balls off. Yeah. Win-win. But But teenagers are just alarming creatures. I think maybe the girls are the scariest, you know, especially with what they're wearing now. You know, you go out there, you see them. They'll be out there tonight in their short skirts, you know, and that's, look, sorry, don't take me as a real prude. I don't mind if they wear a short skirt. That's fine. You know, if anyone's going to wear a short skirt, it should be a teenager, you know. Note to women over 35. But I just think if you're wearing a short skirt, then be a bit modest up the top. But that doesn't seem to be how it works. It's like they wear a short skirt and then they're just going, I'm just going to have this really great bra top. Yeah. No, it's not a bra. It's a bra top. Yeah. So they're spilling out here and they're spilling out here. They wear those shorts, you know, where like the pocket is longer than the actual.
Oh, yeah. What's that about?
Short. The first time I saw those, I went, oh my God, that girl's wearing a denim merkin. Where would you even get one of those? You know, and then they don't wear them with high heels. Have you seen the shoes they wear? Because, like, if you put a high heel on, I get it. I know what you're doing. You know, a high heel it gives you a bit of a sexy walk, a bit of a wiggle in the walk. That's what a high heel is for. But they don't wear high heels anymore. What they're wearing are these giant contraptions. You know, they're kind of like
big wedge shoes.
A sort of a cross between a space shoe and like a pig's trotter, you know, and they clamp them to the end of their legs. And have you seen how they walk in them? They're all walking like this. Oh, that's dead sexy, isn't it? Walking like a thunderbird. All the boys looking at him going, ooh, Virgil looks hot tonight. I just look at them and I think, my God, do you know who I feel sorry for? It's the hookers. Yep. I think, what have you got to wear to stand out anymore?
Right, all right.
You know, who knows who's free and who's charging? It's just a slutty amorphous mass out there. And I keep hearing these stories, you know, reading it in the papers and stuff about how women's magazines and all the airbrushing and the pictures of the models and the unattainable look, how it's destroying the young girls' confidence. Young girls have got no confidence. They've got poor body image because of the magazines. Really? I'm seeing no evidence of this. It doesn't seem to me like any of them are getting to the front door on the way out and catching a look at themselves in the mirror and going, oh no, oh, I look nothing like the models in the magazines. Oh, I look like a pig in lycra. I better go and get changed.
No, they don't.
They're not doing that. They get to the front door, catch a look at themselves and go, ooh, is that a pube?
Oh!
All right, I'm ready to rock and roll.
Oh, my gosh.
They are nothing but confidence now, teenagers. That's all they are. They're just like rolling balls of confidence, which I don't understand or relate to at all, because I remember adolescence being a real time of angst. You know, you didn't know where you were going or where you were headed or what the future held for you. If you look back, you know, at your school photos, it was just 30 of you, 30 frumps, all standing there like this.
Oh my goodness, that really changed her look, didn't it? Okay, so my first introduction to Kitty Flanagan, it's pretty funny. Nothing overly controversial or hard-hitting or anything like that. But, you know, this is just my first exposure to her. Maybe she's got some more of that sort of stuff. But, yeah, her depiction of a lot of today's teenagers seems like it's pretty spot on. And I don't really feel like I have any sort of commentary to add to it other than what I've already mentioned. Maybe it's just the lateness of the hour, which it is. Yeah, it's late. And or maybe I'm just kind of brain dead because this week has just been something else. So I honestly don't feel like I have a whole lot more to add to this. maybe what I should do is check out something else of hers and tack it on, because I know she's got, like, a lot of her videos are kind of short. So maybe that's what I will do. I'll go find something else. I know that I have at least 1 or 2 others saved in my to watch list. So that's what I'm going to do later. Oh yeah, this one is super short, you guys. It's not even a minute, but this is something about thoughts on jazz music. And I saw in the comment section, what made me interested to watch it is someone in the comments section said something like, well, finally someone said it. And then based on some other comments that I heard or that I saw in the comment section, I kind of got the feeling that she was sort of, I don't know if it's like not really putting down jazz music, but basically putting forth the sentiment that it's really not all that. So I could be completely wrong. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into it. It's very short, like I said, super short. So here we go.
You know what they always put on? Jazz. Oh, don't they love the jazz in the American movies? Skibbly bop bop, skibbly boo, skadadad, skibbly bop, yeah, jazz. No one puts on jazz in real life. Do you know why? Because 10 minutes after you put it on, you're over here going, why am I angry? Oh, it's that fucking music. Skibbly bop bop, skibbly boo, skadadad, skibbly bop, skibbly bop, skad, 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 skibbly bop, 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 bop. Jesus Christ, jazz musicians, all together or not at all, eh? Come on. Oh, it's supposed to be the best in the world. Sounds like shit to me.
So that's what she was talking about. Yeah. Finally, someone said it. It's true. I'm actually with her on that. I'm not a fan of jazz music. I just don't. And I'm not a fan of blues. I don't really care too much for music like that. It's like the mood it sets with me isn't something that is pleasing to my ears. So I've never really cared for it at all too much. And I'm sure there's probably some here and there that I would like, just like I'm not a fan of country music, but there are some country music songs that I like. But as a whole, no, not a fan. And yeah, that's definitely, I mean, I'm in agreement with her on that. I never stopped to think about how jazz music is, that it can make you like mad or tense or wound up. And there are some sounds that are like that, like some musical, some types of music, or just some sounds. Like, I guess what she's trying to compare it to is, you know how when you have, like, let's say you've got the radio on and the TV on and people are talking, you know, and so it's like you've got this cacophony of noise in your ears, and it's just, after a while, you just feel yourself getting tense, really, really tense, and then you start to get a little annoyed. That's probably what she's trying, like the comparison she's trying to make. It's just too much, and it's just not something that's very relaxing, or I mean, maybe it's not even supposed to be relaxing, but you know, because not all music has that intent. But anyway, yeah, well, that was funny. Just a little quick video to tack on to the one that I watched right before this, because it was so short. Well, this one was short too, but a little bit more to talk about. So, but I think I'm at the end of talking about what I was going to say, so I'm going to go ahead and call this whole thing quits for tonight, you guys. Adios.